NRA annual convention taking place in Houston, just 300 miles from Robb Elementary School in Uvalde. ABC's congressional correspondent Rachel Scott is there in Houston for us. Rachel, good morning.
Hey, Janae, good morning. Yes, the NRA convention kicking off right here in Houston, hours away from the Uvalde massacre. The NRA said that it would reflect on the tragedy, pray for the victims. But protesters who gathered here say that is not enough.
Just days after the Uvalde Elementary School massacre, the National Rifle Association kicking off its annual convention in Houston. Hundreds of protesters lined the streets, mounted police on patrol.
Why did you decide to come out?
Because my daughter is a teacher and she had to learn how to pack bullet wounds in her classroom in order to teach.
14-year-old Aubrey Long told me she's tired of going to school in fear.
I shouldn't go to school and be scared that I could get hurt that day because we can't control our guns.
Inside the convention, prominent Republican figures took to the stage condemning the violence. Former President Donald Trump reading the names of the lives lost, a bell ringing for each one. But he rejected calls for gun reform.
As always, in the wake of these tragedies, the various gun control policies being pushed by the left would have done nothing to prevent the horror that took place. Absolutely nothing.
But the majority of Americans support some kind of action. Nearly 90% support expanded background checks. Gun owner B.J. Spalding told me even though he thinks guns aren't the issue,
Do you think America has a gun problem?
Absolutely not.
he's behind universal background checks.
That's one thing I don't have a problem with.
And Teresa Wakefield, a gun owner and grandmother of 13, said the Uvalde shooting brought her to tears, telling me lawmakers should reconsider the legal age to buy a gun.
You can't buy alcohol. Why should you be able to buy weapons at 18? It's heartbreaking. But guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Some Republicans did back out of attending the NRA convention. Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick said he didn't want to add to the pain and the suffering that so many families are feeling. But the Republican officials that did show up sent a message that now is not the time for gun reform. South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem saying that calls to further restrict access to guns is, quote, all about control. She called it garbage. Eva?
Rachel Scott, it is a conversation that lots of people all across the country are having this morning. Thank you for that report.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.